Good morning, children. I am Lakshmi, working at ZPHS Girls Maheshwaram. In our previous class, we studied about natural fibers and introduction to synthetic fibers. So tell me, how many types of synthetic fibers are there? Yes, there are 4 types of fibers: nylon, rayon, acrylic and polyester. So today we discuss about nylon and rayon. Preface: what we learn in this lesson. Introduction to nylon. How is nylon made? Daily life uses of nylon. Disadvantages of nylon. And how strong is nylon? Activity 4. Introduction to rayon. How rayon is prepared. Daily life uses of rayon and disadvantages of rayon. Okay, children? See here, children. We are seeing some articles here. See? Here this is toothbrush and curtains. This is a robe and this is t-shirt. Do you know how these articles are prepared? Yes. Nylon fiber is behind these articles. These are all items prepared by nylon. Nylon is a artificial fiber. So children, you are very interesting to know about nylon. So how do we prepare nylon? See children here. What is these pictures? Guess. Yes, this is coal and this is water and this is air. Nylon is prepared from coal, water and air. Actually, petrochemicals we learn in the earlier classes. These all artificial fibers are prepared from petrochemicals. So from petroleum. So petroleum is also extract from earth crust. So it is prepared from these items only. So coal and water and air. So the nylon is also, you can say that it is also artificial fiber. Okay children. So this is the first fully processed synthetic fiber, and also it became popular during the Second World War. It is very popular in Second World War. In those days, nylon replaced silk in most hosiery articles such as stockings. Okay children, so how do we prepare nylon? We will see. See how is nylon made. So nylon is a polymer made of chemical units called polyamides. See here children, this is a polyamide, chemical formula of polyamide. Here so many carbon atoms and hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. So this is the formula of polyamide. Okay. So polyamides are made with monomers hexamethylene, diamine and adipic acids. What is a polyamide? Polyamide is a unit of more units of monomers. So this is a long chain of monomers you studied earlier. Okay. So polymer is a long chain units of monomers. What are the monomers here? See, hexamethylene, diamine and adipic acids. Polyamides are made with monomers like hexamethylene, diamine and adipic acids. So this is a polymer. Polyamide is a polymer which it is behind the nylon. Okay. So solid chips of these polyamides are melted. This is the solid chips. Here see polyamide chips. These are the polyamide chips. Polyamide chips are melted and forced through a heated spinner which has very tiny holes. Spinner means which has very tiny holes. So next, in the size and the shape of the holes change the characteristics of the resulting fiber. The shape of the holes, that means large shape holes or small shape holes, it can change the characteristics of the fiber. The fiber solidifies as it cools and it can be spun or woven. Spin or woven. Here see, these are the fibers of the nylon. So next, characteristics of the nylon. So why would you prefer nylon? Here see, this picture shows that elasticity. What is elasticity? The ability of an object material to resume its normal shape after being stretched. So here when we stretch it, it will be stretches, and after that it will gain its normal shape. So nylon is a fiber, strong, elastic. So it has the ability of elasticity and light in weight. So we prefer the nylon. And next, here see, it is easy to wash, easy to dry, and it does not absorb water. These are the characteristics of nylon. And also another one is, see here children, this dress is very shining. Shining means lustrous. It has a property of lustrous. So nylon clothes are very lustrous. So this is also a very famous characteristics of nylon. These characteristics made nylon very popular. So by the above properties, nylon became popular. So the disadvantages of nylon fiber. So every item we prepared, it has some advantages and some disadvantages. What are the disadvantages of nylon fiber? We will see here. Okay. See here. This is a static electricity. What is static electricity? That means stationary electricity. It is also called stationary electricity. What is stationary electricity? Static electricity is easily created in nylon fabric. Static electricity is typically produced by friction, which causes sparks. Sparks or crackling or attraction of dust or hair. See children, nylon is also having this type of static electricity. So this is due to static electricity. Sometimes we heard a crackling sound when you take off your certain types of clothes, you know. So that is the static electricity. It is created in nylon fabrics. Okay children. Next, why do we wear apron during cooking or working near the fire? Yes, nylon cloths easily catch a fire. See here children, here this woman is wearing apron because she is working at kitchen. So it may be cause catch the fire. Nylon fabrics or catches the fire. So nylon fabrics easily catches fire. So we should not wear nylon cloths while cooking, welding, working near. This is welding. So working near fire or using heavy machineries. So nylon is having disadvantages also. So you have to be careful with nylon. Okay children. So what is the uses of nylon in daily life? See here, so many pictures are there, so many household things or so many articles are prepared by nylon. See here, we are seeing so many pictures here: rope, curtains, fabrics, and next ropes which is useful for parachutes, and nylon fish nets, and the bristles of toothbrush. These are all made from nylon only. Toothbrush bristles, ropes, and next fishing nets. This is the fishing nets, and tents, saris, stockings and socks, car seat belts, sleeping bags, curtains. So nylon is used in making parachutes ropes. Okay, and rock climbers use nylon ropes. See here, rock climbers also use the ropes to climb the mountains. So why this nylon is preferred in ropes? Because it is very strong, so that they are preferring this nylon rope. Okay, swimsuits, sheer hosiery. Why swimsuits? See, nylon characteristics. We learn nylon characteristics. So what you learn in the characteristics? It does not absorb water, so we use in swimsuits. Sheer hosiery, sails, umbrella cloths, dress materials, car tires, etc. So these all articles are made up of nylon. These are very useful in daily life. Okay children. And next, how strong is nylon? Activity 4. See here, we are seeing that we studied about that in parachutes we use nylon threads. So why we use nylon threads? Because it is strong. We think that it is strong. How nylon is strong? We will see in this activity. So children, what is the aim of this activity? To show nylon is stronger than other threads. So apparatus required: a stand with a clamp, different type of threads, nylon, silk, steel, cotton, wool, and third one is a pan which weights can place. See, this is the pan which weights can place, and weights, scale, and scale to measure the length of the thread. Okay, all lengths must be. What is the precaution here is, note that all threads should be of the same length and almost of the same thickness, so that you have to check with the scale to show all the threads are in the same length. Okay children, today we are going to do an activity to show the strength of nylon. Aim: observing the strength of nylon with other threads along with the steel. Apparatus: iron stand with the clamp. Threads, different type of threads: cotton, wool, silk, nylon and steel. Weights: this is 500 grams weight, and this is 1 kg, and this is each one 50 grams, and these two are 200 grams, and a scale to measure the length of threads. Next, this is a pan, so that the weight can be placed on it. Okay children, దీన్ని కాటన్ అని కూడా అంటారు. దీని లెంత్ కొలుద్దాము. Let's see the length. This is 8 centimeters. 8 centimeters. Okay children. We will keep the weights. మనం weights ని పెడదాం దీంట్లో. ఇది చాలా వెయిట్ ఉంటుంది. జనరల్ గా మనము ఇవి వేసినప్పుడు ఇది తెగదు. 200 గ్రామ్స్ కంటే ఎక్కువ పెట్టాము. సో ఇదేమి కదలట్లేదు. సో కాబట్టి మనం ఏం చేద్దామంటే డైరెక్ట్ ఇది 200, ఇది 150, 350 వరకు పెట్టాము. కానీ మనకి ఇది ఏమి దీనిలో చలనం లేదు. సో ఇవన్నీ తీసేసి మనం ఇప్పుడు 500 గ్రామ్స్ ఒకసారి పెడదాం. 500 గ్రామ్స్ పెట్టాం. స్టిల్ నో చేంజ్. సో ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ దీని మీద 150 గ్రామ్స్ పెడుతున్నాం. 3 ఉన్నాయి ఇవి. 150 గ్రామ్స్ తెగింది. సో కాబట్టి ఏంటి, ఇది 500, దిస్ ఇస్ 500, దిస్ 200 అండ్ 150. మొత్తం కలిపి 850 గ్రాములు, 850 గ్రామ్స్. ఇది ఉన్ని దారము. దీని లెంత్ మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ ఇది కూడా 8 సెంటీమీటర్స్ తీసుకున్నాము. ఎస్, ఇది కూడా 8 సెంటీమీటర్స్ ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు దీన్ని మళ్ళీ మనం మెజర్ చేద్దాం. ఇవి 200, ఇది 150. కదలలేదు, ఒక్క నిమిషం, లేదు. సో 500 వేసి చూద్దాం. వేసాము. నెక్స్ట్ దీని మీద అయిపోయింది 500 అండ్ ఇది 120 గ్రామ్స్. సో కాబట్టి 500 ప్లస్ 120 620 గ్రామ్స్ కి తెగిపోయింది. ఇది ఇప్పుడు స్టీల్ దారం. ఇది కూడా 8 సెంటీమీటర్స్ ఉంది. 8 సెంటీమీటర్స్ ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు 500 గ్రామ్స్, 550, 600, తెగిపోయింది. మనం నైలాన్ దారాన్ని టెస్ట్ చేద్దాం. దీని యొక్క వెయిట్, ఇది కూడా దారం 8 సెంటీమీటర్స్ ఉంది. చూడండి, 8 సెంటీమీటర్స్. సో ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ మనం దీంట్లో వెయిట్ చేద్దాం. ఇది ఎక్కువగానే ఉంటది కాబట్టి దీన్ని ఎక్కువ దాంతోటే పరిశీలిద్దాం. 500 గ్రామ్స్ పెట్టాను. దీని మీద ఇంకా 150 గ్రామ్స్ పెడుతున్నాను. అయినా కానీ దీంట్లో ఏ మార్పు లేదు. సో ఒకటి కేజీ వేద్దాము. $150 grams. ఇప్పుడు దీని మీద ఇంకా 150 గ్రామ్స్ వేసాం. మొత్తం బరువులు వేద్దాం. అయినా కానీ తెగట్లేదు. 2 kgs, ఇది 1 kg, ఇది 150 గ్రామ్స్. సో ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం ఒకసారి. అయినా కానీ తెగలేదు. ఇప్పుడు దీని మీద మళ్ళీ 500 గ్రామ్స్ది పెడదాం. 500 గ్రామ్స్ వెయిట్ చూద్దాం. తెగిపోయింది. కలిపి 3500 గ్రాములు లేదా 3500 గ్రామ్స్. ఇప్పుడు సిల్క్ థ్రెడ్ ని చూద్దాం. దీని లెంత్ చూసినప్పుడు ఇది కూడా 8 సెంటీమీటర్లు ఉంది. 8 సెంటీమీటర్లు ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు దీంట్లో బరువులు వేద్దాము. ఫస్ట్ 500 గ్రామ్స్ వేద్దాము. ఇది ఓకే, తట్టుకుంది. సో కాబట్టి మనం ఇంకా 1000 గ్రామ్స్ కూడా వేసి చూద్దాం. $1000 గ్రామ్స్ వేసి చూస్తున్నాం. తట్టుకుంది. మళ్ళీ 1500 వేద్దాం. తెగిపోయింది. సో కాబట్టి 1500. After the activity, what is the observations? See here children, cotton. Cotton is 850 grams. We will see in the activity that cotton gets 850 grams weight, and wool is break the thread at 620 grams, and silk is 1500 grams, and steel is 600 grams, and nylon is 3500 grams. That shows the strength of the thread. So here nylon is more weight, so that you can say that nylon is very stronger than other threads. Okay children, see here we observe that nylon is stronger than other threads. So next we learn about rayon. So here sarees are made from silkworms. So natural silk is which is obtained from silkworms are very costly. So silk sarees are very costly. Pattu sarees, you say that in Telugu pattu sarees. So pattu sarees are very costly. It is not even accessible to all. And production and maintenance is also very very tough. So silk clothes are also very difficult. So what is the replacement of this pattu sarees or silk sarees? Yes, the rayon is the replacement of or alternative fiber of these silk sarees. Okay, so how is the rayon prepared? For many years scientists attempted to make silk artificially, and their efforts are successful, and the first production of artificial silk was achieved in USA in 1911. So rayon is so scientists all attempted to make silk artificially. So why? Because it to make to alternative of silk, because silk is very costly and it does not accessible to all. So we prepared rayon. So it is successful, and the first production of artificial silk was achieved in USA in 1911, but the name is given rayon only in 1924. Okay children, the first rayon factory in India was established in Kerala in 1946. The famous rayon factories in India are Indian Rayon, Wearable in Gujarat. In Gujarat, the factory name is Indian Rayon, and the another name is Bombay Rayon Fashion Limited in Dodda Pallapura. So these are the famous rayon factories in India. So rayon is also artificial fiber. Then how it is prepared? Let's see. Okay, the preparation of rayon. So the cellulose that was collected from wood or bamboo pulp is treated with several chemicals. What is bamboo pulp? What is bamboo sticks? Do you know bamboo sticks? See here children, these are the bamboo sticks. So these bamboo sticks or wood or bamboo pulp is treated with several chemicals. So here also it is cutted into small pieces and make it as a pulp, bamboo pulp, and this pulp is treated with sodium hydroxide and carbon disulfate is added to this cellulose. This is also called as cellulose pulp, which pulp is called as cellulose. So this bamboo pulp is treated with chemicals such as sodium hydroxide and carbon disulfate, and next the cellulose dissolves in chemicals added to it and gives a syrup called viscose. So when it is treated with sodium hydroxide and carbon disulfate, it makes as a syrup which is called as viscose. So here this is a white colored viscose. This is called as viscose. It is liquid form. It is in liquid form. Okay children. So what happens next? Viscose is forced through a spinner. We already learned spinner. Spinner means metal plates with very tiny holes, okay, into a solution of dilute hydrochloric acid. So viscose is forced through the spinner and also in the solution of dilute hydrochloric acid. So this viscose is forced through the spinner and added to the viscose enters into the dilute hydrochloric acid. Okay, children. So this gives us silk like threads. The threads are cleaned with soap and dried. So how the threads are, see here children, this type of threads we will get, very shiny threads. We can color it also, okay. So to get a different type of rayon fibers, the new fiber which is called rayon. Okay children. Next, the uses of rayon. So here you see here children, what is this? Bandage. Very good. Next, this is carpets, and this is carpet and bed sheets and diapers. These are all made with rayon. Rayon is cheaper than silk and can be woven like silk fiber. It can be dyed in wide varieties of colors. Rayon is mixed with cotton to make bed sheets. So bed sheets are useful when it is mixed with cotton, okay. So rayon is mixed with cotton to make bed sheets, and rayon mixed with wool to make carpets, and rayon is often used in fashion and home furnishing, and rayon is also found in sanitary products like diapers, bandages, and lint for dressing wounds. Okay children. So disadvantages of rayon. Rayon is having advantages and disadvantages also. See here. So rayon is not a perfect fiber to prepare all fabrics because it is made up of plant cellulose. It absorbs water easily because it is prepared from cellulose. So it is, we already learned about that, it is prepared from cellulose. Cellulose means it is plants. So plants absorbs water. So as plants absorbs water, cellulose is also absorbs water. As it is easily absorbs water, makes rayon weak and causes the fiber breaks easily. It is highly harmful to environment. Rayon fabric is made up of wood pulp, which is synthesized through a process that undergoes and release a lot of pollution. Sometimes it causes nausea, headaches, vomiting, chest and muscle pain, and insomnia. So these are all the disadvantages of rayon. So thank you children. We will discuss acrylic and polyester in the next session. Okay children, thank you.